Well, good morning, good morning, good morning. Luna, I had a good walk and I hope you're having a good morning. And sit down here, have a little coffee, and we'll talk about some AI stuff today. Hmm, good stuff. Pretty toasty morning this morning. 80 degrees out. A little bit of breeze, not very much though. A little bit more would be comfortable. I got my ceiling fan going, and I hate to use that thing while we're talking because it does make a lot of noise, but it does cool things down. I'm around 10 degrees, so it would make it fairly comfortable out here right now. Um, so today I wanted to talk about how I use AI to investigate things that I read. Uh, for instance, one of the things that I read this morning was a news article, and they said in the news article that they Chinese diplomas would sometimes require or not sometimes, but always required a uh, employment letter in order to get their diploma. And evidently, it's an unwritten rule. That's what the article said. So I didn't believe that. It sounds too far afield of what we do here uh, in the United States. So I asked the AI if that was true. Now, here's the thing. The AI assumes you're speaking to it about something you are interested in. So you have to be careful when you talk to it about the students you're talking about and the application you're talking about. So if you just straight up ask it if that's true of diplomas, it assumes you're talking about foreign students, such as we would be, that go to a Chinese educational facility. And the answer to that is, of course, no, you don't need a uh, document. Now, if you're somebody who, bugs, I don't know where that came from. Huh. Anyway, Luna's having a little trouble finding her ball. Having a rough morning, huh? So, however, if you're a Chinese student, the answer is sometimes. There are some degrees that are entered into the anticipation that you would become employed. And benefits sometimes are hinged upon that. But it's a rarity. It's not as absolute as the article led it to be. But you have to. It's one of those things where AI could really help with misinformation or people that write stuff they have not researched properly. But you also have to be careful when you talk to the AI about making sure it thoroughly understands what you are researching. And there's nothing wrong with you saying, I read in an article, a the article said this was truth. Is that the truth? I can't remember what it was, and I was trying desperately to find this out all morning. I asked, I saw something on, somebody told me something. Well, there was actually an article, and it said X has happened, and the article is from a little news source that I didn't know, and it didn't sound right. And so I asked if it was true, and I told the AI, I said, it sounds like that this isn't true. This doesn't sounds like it's something that might be made up to get people to read stuff or click on them. And the AI said, "Oh, okay." So it knew that I'm looking to see if this was accurate. And came back and said, I have found 13 news sources that are reporting similar information, and eight of those have a high reparability or high uh, accuracy score when it comes to reporting the news. So there you go. It helped me out, and I felt more comfortable. And it turned out that that story was true. It did pan out true. And I wish I could remember it because it was one of those things where you look at it and you go, that sounds like clickbait, but it wasn't. So there you go. News and the AI might become a little more intertwined here as we have a second set of eyes and do stuff. I wanted to mention, because I'm not going to stay out here much longer, there's too many bugs out this morning. I don't know what's going on. One other thing I want to mention is it after you get the information, if you're still not sure about it, if it doesn't, it still leaves you a little bit wondering, you can ask the AI to say, uh, you are an investigative reporter. Review the results of this data and see if you can find any areas that make you feel unsure about the sources or the material. There's nothing wrong with that. And actually, AIs will oftentimes give you stuff pretty quickly. They're trying to do it accurately, but they go one path and they don't re-examine information. And if you can let the AI re-examine the information, you'll get different results sometimes. I do that often when it comes to design and development type stuff, and it works very effectively. All right. Luna and I are going to go in because it's oops, they're a little strange this morning. I don't know what it is. All right. You guys have a wonderful day, and Luna and I will enjoy our mornings. Excuse me, Luna.